don't know why that's recording, but here we are. Mic over. A little bit of spit up from the baby there. Alright, what do we got? I look very washed out. That's fun. Oops. There we go. Maybe that'll help. We had a bit of baby related complications prior to the stream, but we out here now. What's up, Alex? How you doing, bro? Good to see you as always. Maybe if I'm really quiet, I'll go back to sleep. So, I don't know how they're following me if they're banned, but oh well. Right, we still got an hour left before I gotta feed Dante, so he shouldn't be hungry. I think he's just fussing. Fussing. But hopefully that'll be alright. Okay, let's turn this on. We need our game audio going. And hopefully the balance is good. Alex, let me know if it's too loud, too quiet, any of that stuff. We're starting a new month, so we're back at 0. But let's go ahead and make sure we have everything up. That was like really blown out. That's really weird. Strange. Let me move this over here and see what it looks like. Oh, I love technology. You would, son. You would. He's getting fussy, and I've just started my stream. That dad stream life, am I right? Let me go check on him. Yeah, I don't know. I just gave him his pacifier, but he didn't take it. Like, cause normally you put the pacifier in his mouth and he either fusses because it's in his mouth or he just starts sucking on the pacifier. This doesn't need to say baby break, though it is accurate. But yeah, so he I just put the pacifier in his mouth. He was just like just go back to sleep. Alright. What do you think, Alex? We thinking pink today, or do we want to go blue? Is blue good? I think blue's a nice contrast. We'll go blue. For whatever reason, my hip is super itchy. What are you doing? Your hip is itchy. See, now I feel like I'm if my video is blown out. Little government listening device. Move that back like that. I really need I really need both of my what's it called? There we go. I really need both of my lights up, but I still haven't fixed the what's it called? I still haven't fixed the issue. See if we can get a little lighter blue. A little purple. There we go. It's pure blue. Alright. Alright, let's no. Alright. Drag this back over there. I can just hear him. Alright, well. We've got some time. Don't have to worry about too much. Oh, I need to turn this preview off. How do I do that? Can you not remove preview? Dude, he's just gonna cry. Dude, I love being a dad, but babies are super inconvenient. sorry, son. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not a better dad. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What? What? Yeah. He has certainly become quite angered. Oh, what? I think he's hungry a little early. I'm gonna just warm him up food and I'll be back, I guess. So, sorry, we're like 15 minutes into the stream, but dad stuff. Okay. We've calmed him down with a pacifier while the food's warming, so... Crazy baby. Which, I mean, he'll only keep the pacifier for a minute or two, which is usually long enough for the thing to warm up the food, but... So why are you always up so late, Alex? You still working... Or, still closing, rather? For, what's it called? Also, I'm gonna turn my audio down just a little. I'm peeking in the red. There you go, yeah. Go to sleep. That's perfect. Go sleep. Just drift off. The funny thing is I do this to my wife as well. But for her it's more of like a relaxation thing. I think for babies, like they're tired, they just don't realize it, you know? So you just do this and their instinct, like any humans or really creature's instinct is whenever something gets close to their eyes, they're just like, but because they're so tired, they don't really have like the strength to open their eyes back up. Yep, he just pushed it out. What? What? Did you figure out Dad's plan? His little face? Dude, he's mean mugging me. What? You okay? Oh, no pacifier back? Food's almost ready, bud. I close at work, but I just don't sleep. I feel that. I joke about Fowl never sleeping whenever she's around. Or like I'll stop by her streams or whatever, and I'm like, huh, it's like 2 a.m. She's still up. Imagine that. But yeah, I don't know. I like coma out in like the evening. I usually just I think maybe Alex walking around. If I get attacked by a ghost, you guys we'll see it on camera. But yeah, I usually like just kind of wear down about like 3-4 p.m. and just pass out. But I keep pushing it further and further, so hopefully I'll just circle around and reset eventually. Bro, he's just so cute. I don't know how I made something this adorable. I really hope that picked up on camera. Or on mic. You feel better? Mark that one on the stream for sure. That was pretty funny. What? The food's almost ready, and then you can get fat, and then because it's warm milk, you'll get sleepy. And then Dad can play video games. Yeah. Even though he loves you so much. He doesn't want to hold you right now because his arms hurt from holding you so much. my workout goals went from like just wanting to be in shape and be like attractive to realizing that like my wife finds me attractive. Well, once I met her. I was like, okay, this woman likes me. I don't really care if anybody else thinks I'm attractive. And then it was like, oh, well, I just want to look good. Like, when I eventually go bald, I want to be able to just shave my head and, like, have a good body to complement a bald head. And now I just want to be in shape so I can just hold my kid without my shoulders screaming. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to ever be a muscular thing. That's just a you've been injured and now you have to deal with this for your life thing. You're going to get me banned, dude. Only high level. Hey, put it. Yeah, hair in your mouth. Ew. Only high level female streamers can fart on stream and not get in trouble. Actually, there was a thing where like a lot of female streamers were getting in trouble for like farting or whatever on streams, even whenever they weren't like monetizing it. And then they were just like, that's stupid, because like guys will fart like right into the mic and not get in trouble for it. And I was like, yeah, it's a pretty BS double standard. The food's ready. It's coming. Little jerk. He got so fussy the second he saw the bottle. Yeah, Dad's shoulder hurts, you know that? Here, come here. Lay down here. Okay. Well, he'll be off camera, but for now, we'll just we'll just chit chat. Yeah, dude, he likes to mean mug people too. I don't get it. He will just he'll just like side eye you too the whole time. And he's I keep meaning to look it up, but I keep forgetting. If I had service of either one of my hands, I would totally Google it, but I'm curious when baby's eyesight develops enough to be able to like actually see, to like differentiate, because it's mostly shapes and colors, like vague shapes and colors. I guess everything is shapes and colors forever. But yeah, I wonder like when they actually are able to see, because I swear he recognizes me and Allie at this point. And we think he can recognize the shape of the bottle and the shape of the pacifier. Because anytime we hold it up in front of him, he'll like move his hands out of the way. Because he'll like suck on his fists or whatever whenever he's hungry. So buddy, which is a pretty millennial move. I had a warrant officer one time. He's like, yeah, you ever put peanut butter on your knuckles and chew on them? He's like, that's some real poverty right there. Make an ice sandwich. But yeah, he if you hold the bottle up, he'll usually open his mouth. He figures it out. You're wearing me down, but oh yeah, I don't know if you saw, Alex, but I changed the channel points. They were charges, now they're gigawatts from Back to the Future, and then I changed it to the hedgehog emote. But I also changed the sub tiers. They used to be related to sandwiches because subs. I'm so clever. But now it's Zaddy, Big Daddy, and Dadpocalypse for tier 3, which is too funny. But yeah, once he's you guys can hear him just like he makes these like little gulping noises. He's not doing them right now. He stopped the second I moved him. I must have adjusted him too quickly. He'll just be like, ooh, 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 just the whole time he's drinking. But yeah, once we get him fed, I'll burp him, and it'll probably take like a minute, literally, just to burp him if it comes up easy. And then I'll just hold him for a bit and just play bug Fables with one hand. But I'm glad like all the people, like you included obviously, but all the people that swing through stream are like very patient, even if they're not parents. Because I'm just like, gotta take care of my baby. It's like one of those baby dolls you feed. He's just like, Big Daddy? Yeah, you're a Big Daddy. You just like farting in my hand, don't you? Yeah. You still hungry? That was 3 ounces, my guy. That was 2 ounces, but still. But you're packing on the pounds. Yeah, he's like over 10 pounds now, and he's 6 weeks old. He's like a month and a half. Well, no, he was born on the 20th. So yeah, just shy of 2 weeks. He's like 13 days old. Wow, really? That doesn't seem right. No, I'm an idiot. He's a month and a half old. So yeah, not 2 weeks. He was born in July, not August. So yeah. I don't like when you do that. Close your eye. He's got like one eye closed and one eye open, but his eyes are rolled back, so it's just like the whites of his eyes, which is real creepy. Well, I mean, I prefer that to you having your eyes open, to be honest. If you could go back to sleep, bud, that'd be great. Yeah. Back to sleep. Please don't be wide awake. You good? Pop, pop, pop. Good baby? Alright. Let's burp him. Well, I don't know if I want to burp him with the pacifier in or not. Nah, because you're going to drop it the first time you burp. I know, you don't like that, but here you go. I'm going to turn this way so I'm not patting him right into the camera. But I don't know how loud that is compared to my voice, but hopefully it's not overwhelming. He's a cutie for sure, but he's a lot of work as well, so... What? Come on. Get you with the extra solid burps. Dude, he like does not like being patted gently either. He will fuss until you like slam him. Cause like you can just be like just little gentle burps and he will never burp. You gotta be like just wail on the kid. Like he's literally the human personification of beatings will continue until morale improves. Cause he just like he will just fuss until you hit him harder. Which I mean, given how his parents are, that makes sense, I guess. Good play. Dude, the nice thing about streaming is I can just check him. His little nose. How can you breathe like this? His little squished nose. Playing music through Chrome too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I've always been like a very like I always said it was very wholesomely selfish. Like I appreciate my time and like getting what I want and doing what I want, but I've never done it to the point of like, which I guess isn't selfish. But I've never done it to the point where like I would hurt other people or like inconvenience other people. But yeah, like having a kid, I'm just like I was like, I'll feed you and burp you and like change your diaper and stuff and like hold you and spend time with you because you know you're my kid and I love you. Like, but it would be really nice if I could play some video games. And I'll be trying to like work on the stream or design some merch or something, and I'll like feed him and do all this stuff, and then I'll have like some food or a midnight snack or something, and I'll grab a drink, and I'll come in and I'll sit down, and I'm like, okay, all right, let's pull this file up, and I'll open the file in like GIMP or whatever, and then he'll just be like, and I'm like, I was like, he knows I'm trying to get work done. And then sure enough, he'll cry and I'll go pick him up, which we have like a little baby Bjorn thing, which I might use at some point. I forget what they're actually called. They're like little baby holders, the ones that go on, well, it's convertible one, so it goes on the front and the back. And then it has like, you can change the way it fits for different sized babies. And I've honestly considered doing that and just playing video games like with him on me, which could be a thing. But I'm oh, look at the puppy. Look at him struggle. Little puppy dreams. Yeah, I need to look in. Need to look in that letter I got and get all the things of the dogs that graduated and upload them to what's it called? Which I guess as long as we're like continuing to donate to this cause, it's good to see that like, A, there are dogs graduating, but this is the first update I've gotten from them. So I wanna see how many you know, just like continued like quality assurance. Like if they keep sending the same like dogs out in newsletters, I might like be a little suspicious. Might find a new organization to support. But so far they've seemed very legitimate. Anything that I could find online about them was like very positive and stuff. So, what's up? Yeah, the white is like really blown out because of the key light and the accent light, but it's if you can't tell, it's like little construction vehicles. It's like a winch crane. We got a backhoe, little dump truck. I think that's the only three. I think there's like a motor. Oh yeah, there's the motor grader. I think that's the only ones that are on here. Like lean in, you guys can see it. Big, big dad energy going on. Man, I really wish multi-streams chat worked better. It just doesn't scroll, which is weird. Which, I mean, as a small streamer is not a problem. Because chat never really, like, pops off unless somebody raids. Just mostly you and me hanging out. Which is pretty much why I started streaming anyway. It was just to be like, yeah, if I get like 1 or 2 people to just come hang out every night, like the way Max has as well. Just like, not a problem. It's literally just playing video games with friends. Which like, this is, as a dad, this is what playing video games with friends has become. I'm just like in a VC with my buddies. And like, we were playing Rocket League and then he started crying and I had to feed him and stuff. And so Cody just broadcast his thing to Discord, his game feed or game footage or whatever, and I just watched him play it while I like held the baby. Do you think we can make it big like this, Alex? Just like doing just chatting, but I just like do AMAs holding my kid. Just do like baby-based AMAs. By the way, if you have any questions about like having kids or like weird stories or whatever, he's like less than 2 months old, but it's already been like ridiculous. So he's like extra. They get like really floppy too. I've got him like wrapped up. He's not swaddled. Well, you can see his arm. But like swaddling is dope because it fulfills certain things and prevents certain things, like psychologically. I think you were with me whenever I raided Foul that day and we talked about swaddling out of spite. But there's a thing, I believe it's called the Moro response, which is where they'll just like jerk in their sleep. And he does it too, where he'll raise both of his arms. Like he's like, hey yo, like, you know. But swaddling prevents that, and like that like movement, like the natural like muscle jerk will wake them up. And so I'll always accept weird baby stories. Dude, there's a million of them. Like, not from me, but like there's a million of them all across the board. Babies are inherently just chaotic, so you just end up with weird, funny stories. So, oh, I need to reset the timer. We're at hour 40, so there we go. All right. Yeah. I'll hold him for like another 3 minutes, I guess. He doesn't seem like he wants to burp. So I may have to, he'll probably whine in like 15-20 minutes and I'll go pick him up again and just play the game. But he's dude, he's so solid too. Like, he's just such a wide baby. Like, normally they're like, oh yeah, hold your baby like this and pat him. I can do this and like, it's almost his entire like body. Like, whenever I pat him, it's like, he's such a big baby. And like, it's not surprising because he's German, Swedish / just Scandinavian in general. I'm sure I'm not just Swedish. But he's German and Scandinavian on my side, and then he's Caribbean and Texan. But he's Caribbean on his mom's side, so like, if this kid is like short and scrawny, I will be surprised, but he's gonna be so big. For one thing, he was the same length as I was whenever I was born, so he may very well be a very tall kid. But I'm hoping he has extra wide, baby. This baby's a 16:9 ratio. Yeah, I'm hoping that he's like. I was talking to Allie about this. I'm hoping he's a big kid. Like, I really don't want a scrawny son, because like, not that I love him any less, like whatever, but as somebody who was very skinny and still has problems putting on weight, like I just don't want that for him. I want him to be able to like eat normally and then work out and be able to like show that he works out. And if he's tall and big, that's even, even better, I guess. Not too tall, but like, because when I was 6'4", that was like too tall in my opinion. And then God was like, all right, you don't want to be 6'4", here, be 6'1". Enjoy the painful joints. Get what you asked for. But like, 6'1" is a good height to be like socially attractive or whatever. But also not like too tall. As long as you're not in the military, 6'1's a great height. But like, none of the vehicles we have are meant for anyone over like 5'10". Like Humvees, my knees are in like the dash and stuff. We had a dude named Rogers. This baby is 5'3" resolution. As long as he doesn't grow up to be 5'3", right? Well, he'd still be taller than his mom. But yeah, this dude Rogers was like a massive guy. I think he was Scandinavian as well. But he was just huge. Like, he wasn't like, he was taller than me and had like the weight to go with it. And watching him try and get into a Humvee like in full gear too was just like the saddest thing. But even more than that, like getting into a Mat V or an MRAP, which are the like big vehicles, not LMTVs, which are like troop carrier kind of things. They're the ones with like the canvas back, like you always see in like movies where like they're in the Congo or whatever, like where it's just the cab and then like a flatbed with like supports. That's an LMTV. Except ours sit like higher than cargo trucks. But like the MRAPs and Mat Vs are like the armored like big tactical vehicles, and those are so tiny. It's insane, because they have like a million like things on the control panel above you, and then there's like a thing that hangs down like here, like to here rather, that has like switches and stuff on it. And if you get in there without a Kevlar on, without like your head, your helmet on, I was gonna say headgear. If you get in without a helmet on, you are probably gonna hit your head on a corner and gash yourself or whatever. But like, I was uncomfortable because I had to like kind of scrunch down a little bit. But he was just like all huddled up, like head to the side, like driving. It's like we never made him move the vehicles whenever we had to do stuff, because he was like, at most we do like a soft top Humvee for him, because the up armored Humvees have a little bit less room in them as well, just because they're reinforced. But the soft top Humvees, you can just take the doors off of them, you're good to go. But all right, bud, you sleep, you big sleep. You want to see a magic trick where I literally just take him off my shoulder and he wakes up like he's been awake the whole time? All right, let's see. Let's see if we can put him down, because it's been 40 minutes, bud, and Dad hasn't played any video games on his stream. So fetal position in the driver's seat. Yeah, I've slept like that before. It was like freezing and raining, and I was just like, it was like at the end of my active duty contract too. So I'd been in the field, I'd like done things properly and all that, and I was just like, I'm not sleeping outside. Screw this. I did that at my guard unit here in Georgia. We went to the range, and it was I think it was my first drill back after Afghanistan. And so you bring like a bag or two back with you, but a lot of the stuff, especially the heavier stuff and the tactical gear and all that, like you bring your uniforms back. But like a lot of your equipment stuff goes in a Connex, like a shipping container. And you will it will get shipped back. And so it ships back like through Texas for us, because that's the closest place in the States that does shipping and stuff for us. So it comes through Fort Hood. And so all of my like tactical gear and like my body armor and all that stuff was in no, I brought my body armor back, but like all my other like pads and stuff like that were in a Connex in Texas. And they were like, yeah, we're going to the field for 4 days, and you're going to roll this way so you can see me. and you're going to the range and all this stuff, and we're gonna be sleeping out there. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, can I get a tent and a sleeping bag and stuff? And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll see what we got. And we just didn't have any extras. And they were like, well, you can just sleep on the ground, right? It's like, it's really nice out. Which, to be fair, they weren't wrong. It was nice out. I forget what time of year it was. It was like late spring, early summer, so it's fine. But being physically the way I am, I was like, if I sleep on the ground, like, it's probably good for my back. I was like, but I will not be able to get up. And I had just had eye surgery the month prior. So it had been like 4 or 5 weeks that I had eye surgery. And I was like, there's no way I'm laying out in the open, like with no cover on, just letting the cold wind blow across my face with my eyes the way they are. So I talked to this other specialist who, like, I guess he has his CDL or something, but he always drives the buses wherever we go. And he slept in the bus because if you drive the bus, like, you get to sleep in the bus because you're driving everyone. Like, whereas everyone else is going to take naps or, like, be on their phone or just dick around or whatever, like, you have to be focused for the entire, like, trip that we're driving. So as, like, kind of compensation for that, they let the bus driver sleep in the bus. And so I just went up and I was like, hey, yo, Woody, can I, like, just sleep in the bus? And he's like, yeah, man, I don't care. I was like, dope. Because he's like, he's a specialist, but he's older than I am by, like, I think 5 or 6 years. So he just really doesn't care. And yeah, so I just slept in the bus like the whole time we were in the field. I was just like, I have done my time. I've done the out in the field thing probably more than most of the people in my unit, because I was like, not that I like look down on the National Guard, but having been active duty, it was my like actual day job, like to go do that stuff. So I've definitely done it more than a lot of people in the unit. And I was like, not to be like, oh, I was like, but I feel like I've done my time. Like, I got no problem doing it and like being legitimate and stuff. I was like, but considering like no gear, old as dirt and injured, like, and post eye surgery, I was like, I'm not sleeping outside. Screw that. But our stuff finally got in, so our Connex and stuff finally came in a couple months ago. So I don't have that excuse anymore. All right, bud. Alex, look what we made. Not we as in you and I, but we as in me and Allie. I'm sure if you and I had a kid, the kid would be huge too. Alright, bud. Alright, man. Yeah, like I said, like, I love the kid to death. And I would never, like, if I had the option to, like, not have him, just, like, go back in time and, like, know which time I needed to pull out to not have a kid, like, I wouldn't do it. He's great. But I need to buy new cups for my headphones. Look at this. They're, like, getting shredded. Okay, we're good. Be the pastiest white child imaginable, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm not like hyper white, but I'm not dark skinned Caucasian. But he would definitely be. You are certainly neon Caucasian. All right, I'm gonna do my best to just like ignore my instincts and just let him vibe over there. Oh, hang on, sorry. I almost forgot. Did I mute that? Have I been muted this whole time? You may not be hyper white, but I definitely am. That's true, you are very white. Dude, he's just crying up a storm. Alright, I'm just gonna go hold him and then just play the game. What you want, boy? What? 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 Come here. Come here, you big fat baby. What? Come here. Freaking kid. Alright. I'm just gonna not wear the headphones in case I get a... If he like spits up or something, I want to be mobile. So we'll just play the... What? We'll just play the game without audio. That's Big Bird. Alright, let me do this so I can see my gamer child. Yeah. Dad, play video games with me. Alright. What's up, bud? Love you so much, you inconvenient jerk. Alright. Remember how to play this game. Where are you going? He'll do that sometimes too, dude. His stupid little neck is so strong. He'll just like jerk back really fast. What? Stop it? No. No. So I wonder if our skill points are like team points or whatever they're called. I wonder if they... Dang it. Like regenerate every fight. Ooh, a hot pocket. What kind? What do we got? Skills. Oh, right, he gets to take it twice, so. Do the tornado toss. Gotcha. What? 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 I hit all of those perfect. And then it like, it only gave me 1 damage on each of them, but it did give me 4 attacks that time, so. I guess I just need to only play games on stream that I can play with 1 hand. Super! Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Now I gotta figure out how to play this game with 1 hand. Ooh, what's this? Poison Defender. Their defense while poisoned by 1. Ah, sure. Couldn't hurt, I guess. What? What? Oh, whoops, that's not what I want to do. There we go. Might as well up his defense, right? I am not going to be able to, Oh. Okay, is it coming back? It is. No, I see, okay. Oh, it's just... No, 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 no! I'm very surprised I got that. Alright. We gotta give... how do we switch? Yeah, okay. We gotta flip him so that the rest of the team can get damage on him. I guess we just gotta time it right. There we go. He did. And then I guess we can just hit this guy with a regular attack. So it's only ever A or B, it seems like. So that saves me some trouble. But it feels very weird to be just playing a game and holding a baby. I'm trying to be quiet and my forceful sneezes decided to come out and play. Oh, are you sneaking through the house to make a hot pocket? I'll sneeze holding him sometimes. Like I'll have him like just get to sleep, and I'll just like literally just like tighten down as hard as I can. Like I'm trying to like force out a poop or something. I'll just like max out all my focus on my core to try and keep from like moving too much. Interesting. I feel like we should probably... Well, let's check this out first. You don't realize how loud the microwave is until everyone's sleeping? Dude, for real. And then, like, on top of that, so we have 2 microwaves. Bougie, I know. But it's gonna be hard to do with. There we go. It wasn't hard at all, I'm just an idiot. Oh, God. I got jebaited by the jellyfish. So the one that we have that we like have always owned is not that bad. The one that is above our stove, which by the way I hate because anytime you boil anything, the microwave just gets covered in condensation, which is gross because then like I usually try and keep an eye on it, but you don't want that stuff like dripping back down into your food. It's just really poor design. Oh God. Again, playing one-handed. Oh, never mind, just kidding. It's not always A and B. Except I hit A because it popped up with X and I'm a PlayStation man. What's really bad is whenever games don't support PlayStation controllers. So you, oh, not that. So you, does not consume normal items. Oh, that's good. I don't know what the thing would be for this though. Yeah, like it doesn't support it, so the buttons are Xbox, but like the controller is PlayStation. Oh, that's cute. That's good that it told me it didn't consume my items though, because I definitely would have assumed that was an aphid egg from my inventory. But anyway, yeah, I guess we'll just use this. Okay, 0 damage. I keep forgetting to block. Because I just forget it's a mechanic, honestly. Without the audio, all I can hear whenever that counts down is the starting countdown for Mario Kart. But yeah, but anyway, back to the thing regarding microwave. The microwave that's over the stove, they just fixed it after being here for however long we've been here. I don't know, we're like 8 months or something. Oh, what is that? Revives an ally with 7 HP. Dang. Sweet, I got a Phoenix down. Plant-like and fungi-based creatures are weak to cold temperatures. Many different creatures have different weaknesses and resistances which can change the outcome of battle. Okay, cool. What a useful bit of information. Whee! Did not go far enough. There we go. But yeah, it's just, that microwave is so loud, it's not even funny. It's ridiculous. Okay, so switch. This is very interesting playing this with one hand. What? Oh, wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, good man. Alright. Just calm your tits. Oh, it doesn't refresh. Will you calm down? It doesn't refresh whenever you start a new fight. Interesting enough. What are you doing, man? Come here. Hey, come here. You're like burrowing the wrong way. He just absolutely licked my neck. He's like a little zombie sometimes. Wrong X. What, son? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. He's so cute, but you're just so mean to me. He's just headbutting my neck. You good, bud? So I'm guessing that's currency, more or less. So as far as I know, those don't melt. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, there's a leaf back here. Hang on. Crunchy leaf. Sing Crunchy Leaf to the tune of Smelly Cat from Friends. Dude, you're gonna give me carpet burn on my face rubbing your hair against me like that. I think some of these guys would be able to fly. Like. Alright. Nice and close. Hey, whoa, wait. Don't do that. Yeah, this baby, like, just has no survival instincts. Imagine that. Maybe your neck is tasty, who knows? I feel like Allie would know. She's not big on it. Will you quit? Dude, he headbutted me in the, like, I think I talked about this yesterday, but he headbutted me, like, right on my, like, eye socket, and he was not happy about it. He just, like, started crying immediately. It's one of the few times he's actually, like, hurt himself. From, like, bopping his head, because kids are pretty resilient, you know? So, but yeah, he was not particularly happy with the outcome of his decision. So... Bud. Oh, let's spy on these guys and see. That way we can get the stats. Can I hurt him while he's airborne? Lend me your strength. Lend me your ears. And they were like, okay. That's an Archer reference, by the way. He ends up on a pirate island, like a Malaysian pirate island or something like that. It's in the Pacific somewhere. But he has like another like guy who's like a he's been captured by the pirates and made like a slave pirate basically, and he translates anytime they need somebody to translate. But so Archer becomes the pirate king because he killed the previous pirate king, and that's just how their culture works. And he keeps using colloquialisms or like metaphors and stuff, idioms. That's what it is. And they don't translate well. And so the guy keeps telling him, he's like, stop using idioms. They don't translate. Whoops. He's like, it was like last week. How do we get back from here? But anyway, he was like, it was like last week whenever you said, lend me a hand, and they were like, aga? Guess we just have to reset it. Huh. Game devs, I think I found a problem. This is like the original Resident Evil. Or no, it was the original Resident Evil 2, I think, maybe? Where you could, like soft lock the game if you saved in the wrong point. The old Tomb Raider was like that too. You should have started crying too and witnessed the mayhem ensue. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. So yeah, that just reforms. Huh. Oh. I'm just dumb. Yeah, there we go. Get up there. I do like the very, though it is like Paper Mario style graphics, it is also very reminiscent of Hollow Knight, which I also have on Game Pass, which I will be playing on stream. I almost walked off again. So, I don't know, the thing that like bothers me about the way I stream now is that like, I just don't get to stream very much. Like even, like we streamed for 3 hours yesterday, but I only played for like, probably like an hour and a half, hour 45 or something. And, I mean because of Dante, which don't get me wrong, I'm a dad. Like, I knew this was gonna be a thing. Like, I knew my streams would get reduced when I had a kid. I was prepared for it. The easy solution all along? Yeah, the freaking Switch that I walked past in the first place. But like, it just bothers me to take so long to finish games now. Because like Snoodles, she'll play like a Xenosaga game or something. She'll play something that's like 150 hours to finish, and she'll just play it all the way through on stream. And like, whereas like here on the streams, unless I'm doing like a specific thing, like the old Dishonored like platinum challenges and stuff, like I can't do that anymore. Like, I don't know, maybe if we can get them on like a schedule or something. But especially considering like right now I have to hold him because it's just fussy. I just can't play that many games with one hand, so. Did we cause the tremor? I guess. It was a pretty big switch. I've been called a pretty big switch from time to time. We must have made progress in unlocking the door. Let's keep going. They were all stacked on top of each other, so I didn't know who was saying what, except for Squidward. It's like a leap of faith. Oh. Never mind. It was a leap of faith, but... Oh, okay, I see, yeah. That makes sense. We just have to go... There is no right or wrong way. I highly recommend this game. It seems very fun so far. What was the last thing you played, Alex? What's the last thing you played that was really fun? Geysers can be frozen, frozen geysers. Geysers can be used as platforms, just like Twitch and Mixer, except one is superior, and it's Mixer. But they thaw out after a while. Give it a heavy strike, one can break them faster, carry them around lightweight. Twitch is becoming like a really awful platform, honestly. But it's the only option we have. It's like how I don't like Spotify. Cause like the mobile version of Spotify is like pretty broken sometimes. But I don't have a choice because it's the only. It's better than Pandora or iHeartRadio. Dude, the only radio site we could get to when I was in Afghanistan on like the government issue computers was what's it called? It was iHeartRadio, and it was so bad. It's just awful. Oh yeah, well yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Are you on our server in Final Fantasy 14? Dude, I would love to play that game with you. I unfortunately don't have, because I haven't had a Twitch payout yet, because I pay for that stuff through PayPal. Even though I don't use the stream money for that stuff. Though I will start using a small percentage of the stream's income to pay for the merch store, because it's $12 a month. Which, I mean, if I sell merch, I'll probably just use the merch money to pay for the merch store. Imagine that. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. But yeah, I had to let the sub drop because I bought a year's worth of Streamlabs Prime, which comes with like the advanced merch store and like a bunch of other stuff. And then, is it Tuesday? What's today? Amazon Music, really? Is that any good? You don't have to like buy the music or anything, it's a streaming service? I messaged it now. Let's see. One second. Alright. Oh, it comes with Prime? Oh, dope. I might try it out. I've got Amazon Prime, so definitely work on that. Check it out. Totally forgot what we were talking about. Allie sent me a message, so. I don't know, something about platforms and streaming or something. But yeah, the issue that I have with Spotify that like breaks it the worst is if you're connected, like I'll be connected to the Wi-Fi here at the house, go out to the car, connect to the Bluetooth, and then drive off listening to music. And it will disconnect from the Wi-Fi, and that just breaks it. You have to like completely, like I had to restart my whole phone one time. What do we got? Nice. And I remembered the block. Okay, let me try and put him down again real quick. And then we'll see. You drooled on me. You dropped the subscription. Oh, right. Paying for other stuff. Yeah, so I dropped my Final Fantasy subscription just because like I bought Streamlabs Prime, and that was like $150 for a year, which is not bad honestly for all the stuff that you get, because it's not just the store. It's like all of their services, the logo maker, and all of their like animated Prime stuff, and like all kinds of stuff. The intro creator, which I might give a shot for. But we'll see. Oh wait, I need. Yeah. This feels weird playing this with two hands now, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy Final Fantasy XIV. More than I enjoyed playing World of Warcraft, to be perfectly honest. What do you think, man? What should we go for? It's like Amazon Music. That's why I like Amazon Music, because one, no ads, two, if you want offline listening, you just download it. Oh yeah, Spotify's the same way. I think the downloaded stuff is only for like paid Spotify, but I mean if you're paying for Amazon Prime, it's the same thing essentially. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like overall health would be good. Tell you what, why don't we just do one of each? Like we did health. Yeah, we'll just go down the line. We'll do more skills, because the skills are really good. So, oh, my berries. Berries and cream. Do you remember that? I did not mean to do that. Oh, they only go temporarily. Cool. Forgot about that. Do you remember that? I think it was a Starburst ad. It was like the berries and cream thing or whatever. That's weird. I don't know that's what I was supposed to do, but here we are. I think it might have been. I'd say health. Oh yeah. Health is definitely a good idea. I got the health the first time around. Let's see, they can't act. They take increased damage when hit in battle. Hit an enemy while frozen will thaw it out. No. Real talk? Let's see if I can freeze them then. Okay, so I guess it doesn't actually... Like, you can't engage them. Which makes sense, because I think you can use them as pedestals. Do the Starburst ads. And that's a juicy contradiction. You're Scottish, but you're also Asian. And it's like, I remember seeing that, and then somebody posted a picture of Cho Chang from Harry Potter, which, by the way, not a real name apparently. It's just two Asian sounds. I think they're actually both surnames or something is the problem that somebody had with it. Let's go ahead and womp on this guy. Got him for 2, let's see. I don't know, it's kind of a... I don't want to say it's a wasted turn, but like... I don't know, because if I just kill this guy, like that's points, obviously. Because then we don't have to worry about him damaging us. But then I can only flip this guy. Oh, actually, hang on. Well, I don't want to taunt. What's taunt cost me? 2, yeah, see. Taunt should be free, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, they just flip over on their turn, I think. Yeah. Son, come on. Dude, he is so fussy. Yeah, Allie's kind of uncomfortable with him being on stream, so we probably will just like not have like baby breaks. I will just put something else on for you guys to watch. I don't know what I would use. I guess I could just do like cute animal videos or something. And then just go like take care of him. Yes, he doesn't actually do any damage, so I think if I don't have anyone, or like if he's out of turns and we still have one that needs to be flipped, I will probably just give my turn to him, because he can still do 1 damage, even though he's just gonna flip back over, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I may just do like a cute animal video, like have the puppies up, obviously, but it is possible to further reduce damage. Yep, if you block exactly when they hit, an audio cue and a different message will show up. Oh, super block. Super block, that's why I grew up. Okay. Easy enough. I like these puzzles. These puzzles are like straightforward. There's like different characters and stuff to like have different abilities, but they're not overly complicated, you know? I like the boomerang gets them twice. Dude, full screen doggos for sure. That's the other thing that like, what I was talking about, like, oh yeah, I want to see like some progress from the ECAD people, is because this is the same video that it has been. Also, do I look like, is my face like blown out on your screen? Because it looks blown out on mine, but I can't tell if that's just this monitor, because this is an HDR monitor, so it does that. Where's my mouse? I'll just alt tab. I can't find my mouse. Okay, we're at 40 minutes for the puppy, or for the baby. I'm sorry, I saw full screen doggos on the thing. Made me think of the dogs. Yeah, we'll just hit him with the big points. I do like the little character designs for sure. They're very cute. What is his ability? I think it just freezes them, right? Yeah, may freeze. So I think it's an AoE as well, which is pretty handy. Whoops. I almost hit A instead of X. I forgot to block. Dude, he takes a beating. Nice throw. Maybe I just need to put the tank in front. Dude, what is my deal right now? He died anyway. Slightly, I'd say. Okay. The thing is, like, if I turn this down, I need to get a tan, apparently. If I turn this down, then it just, like, further de-illuminates me. So that will further reduce it being blown out. But I still look really blown out. See, I feel like I look much warmer with that on. Yeah, it's like the camera's like compensating for the blue light. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I can't do blue. That's fun. Do green? Not that. Where's the other one? Where's party mode? There we go. Okay. Turn it off where it pisses my kid off. Alright. Idiot. Yeah, see, this thing I like is like, oh, well, I killed the enemy, so he's no longer here. What am I gonna do? It's like, oh, well, you can literally just freeze this instead. You're good to go. Yeah, the puzzles in this game are really, like, they're good. They're not, like, annoying. Alright, that's 2 switches. I'm pretty sure the door should be open now. Good, let's make our way back to the door. And away we go. I can just hear him making noise. See, that's the other thing, is like I need to take his bed apart and move it to the other room, which is gonna suck. But, because it was a pain in the dick to put together in the first place. I don't know, maybe it'll fit through the door. If I get lucky, it'll fit through the door. To be perfectly honest, I would rather take the door off the hinges than take that crib apart. Because part of the crib like screws together, but the screws go in, like the support is like this, and then like the backboard is like that. So you have to like angle the Allen wrench and then like pop it into the screw and then just like turn it, wiggle it, break it out, and do the same thing over and over again. It takes 5 ever. So it's very frustrating. Yeah, so those guys are gonna be really annoying. Am I stupid? He didn't throw the thing. Oh, that's rough. Removeth thine door from thine hinges. Thine must pay for thine premium. Let's see. Let's get rid of these guys first. This would have been an excellent fight to have multiple attacks in. Yeah, I can hear him over there like making noise, but I'm just hoping that he's like just making baby noises. I didn't hit A in time because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you can completely reduce it if you hit it right. So that's good. Boop. I can hear him sucking on his fist over there too. Why can't I hit the other guy? I don't understand why I can't attack the other guy. He's on the ground. I think our game about bugs has a bug. Alright, well we got that one. Blocked it. Alright. Hit him. He's down. He died anyway, so we're good. That's not too bad. This game has some really good mechanics. Guy got slapped around pretty good. What's over here? Whoops. Okay. It's literally what's over it dies. decreases chance of being poisoned. Okay, well, in that case... Oh, it's across all party members too. Interesting. Whee! I guess you can jump and hit him, but I'm too stupid to have figured it out. Okay, what we're gonna do is... let's see. So we do 3 damage, I think, regardless of our attacks. No, he does 2, weirdly enough. And he can do 3. So I guess the tank just does less damage. Get wrecked. Double wrecked. Freaking wreck him. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is just like pass his attack. Oh, it will reduce every time you use it though, I forgot about that. Okay, so there's actually less of a point in doing it. Interesting. Yeah, we can go ahead. So yeah, it doesn't actually matter because it's gonna reduce it by 1, so you might as well just use this guy. Unless you particularly like one character's attack over the other. Like it does 3 every time though. So. I wonder how they judge how many exploration points you get. Ooh, mushroom. Inventory. Yeah, 3 for you. Sun, please. Just bad things. Why have I been muted this whole time? It keeps like being muted randomly. Alright. Dang, man. Ah. Oh well. I mean, I guess, why don't I have a... My cursor is invisible. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could choose between, like, maybe having a successful stream in, like, 15 to 20 years, or raising my kid effectively and having a productive member of society that I'm proud of in 10 to 15 years. 15 to 20 years. So, I guess I can't be... I'm not gonna be, like, upset that my kid is interrupting my stream. I feel like I'm far more likely to get a return on one than the other. Ooh, it be Carmen. Thank you for the sub. You are too kind, mademoiselle. Uh, you actually just caught me, or I don't know if you were waiting on me to come back from le baby time. We just fed Dante and put him to sleep, so thank you. I think he heard you come by. But how was the movie night? Hopefully you had a good one. The bits that I was able to catch were pretty funny. Carmen was watching, and several people were watching footage movies that were just the worst, but yet the best. So, all right, ooh, we got a save point. But big 9-9 energy for sure. Dude, that 9-9 message is just the biggest little oof that is still wholesome and pleasant. 3 or 4? Yeah, you watched one before I came in, and then I caught the first one where the guy was like, he a runner, he a track star, running after Bad Ben, and then you watched the one where Tom teleported, he oh my what up and down the stairs, and then I think you guys watched one more after I left, so probably 4. You guys emo. That's incredible. I mean, it'll probably happen. You have like the most insane like streamer internet luck. Like getting permission from Mr. Sunchips and all that. What is this, Majora's Mask? What is this? Some sort of mask. Oh, it is Majora's Mask. It's Bug Jora's Mask. Dude, I would love if that works out for you. That'd be so funny. And you can get Zach Baggins to come in and play Faz with you guys as well. I'll save you a spot in the lobby. Dude, let's do it. I'm terrible at Faz, but, you know, I feel like I'll bring a level of chaos that Tom Riley and Zach Baggins will appreciate. Doesn't seem special or valuable. It's me. I'll die. Dude, absolutely. Oh, they're speaking Swedish again. Could that possibly be like... I guess they're probably not just like mixing the words. Leaf? I so want this to be an emote or like something that pops up on the channel. That bee just looks so shook. You're right. Oh, whoops. Sorry about this. I muted the game audio so you guys could listen to cool, chill vibes while I was dealing with the baby. Hey, I mean, if you died from that, then you could still hang out with Zach Baggins and Tom Riley, though, right? This mask has very potent magic. We reacted strongly to it. I don't know if this is the non-binary individual or not, but he's like, or they, whatever. Certainly multiple, or unless they're using like the royal we for some reason. Show we it, then perish. That settles it then. This is probably the real artifact. Dibs, Leaf shouldn't touch it anyway. The queen has claimed it already, bye. Yeah, whatever. I so wish I could do a decent, like, Brooklyn accent. I want the bee to have a Brooklyn accent so bad. You found the ancient mask. Or it just does the da-na-na-na. Curses, it's a trap. Traps are gay. was that Max's stream? Or I was talking to somebody about how strap-ons and like sucking dick isn't gay as long as the dick is attached to a woman. It's like, well, if you have sex with like a transgender person, like, and they're like pre-op or whatever, they still have a penis, like, is it gay? And I was like, are you attracted to the dick or to the woman who has the dick? Because if you're a guy attracted to a woman with a dick, that seems pretty straight. I don't know. What's the logistic? No! No. It's the worst possible timing. Dude, giant spiders, for real? We disagree. This is the perfect time for payback. Dude, the flare on this moth. This moth's, like, the wings being his, like, sweet cloak is just too much of a mega mood for sure. If it won't let us escape, we might as well defeat it. I love the, like, the idea of him just being mega chill through, like, all the combats and everything. No, I haven't. There we go. Last time we had to run. But we're stronger now, bye. And Leaf is with us. Some battles we cannot run from. We don't run from this! Alright, let's take it out for the room floods. Please don't have an actual timer. I will be so stressed. Oh, I forgot how much... I've been playing this without headphones on all night. I forgot how much of a banger the fight tune is. I should probably actually focus on the game. Because the kid is almost certainly going to start screaming again. Let's go ahead and hit him. Oh, whoops. Switch use our abilities. I'm so used to having 2 attacks. Yeah, honestly, the bee has like the best attacks so far. We got our block in. Dude, all I can taste is this coffee that I bought me. Where's this coffee from anyway? Decadent, a coffee and dessert bar. Oh yeah, this is a place that opened like 2-3 years ago here in town. Way better than Starbucks, and they are in love with my wife, much like every other woman I've met. I'm gonna wait and see if he just stops crying. Ooh, we got it. Unbelievable. Alright, he's winding down already. Sometimes you just gotta wake up in the middle of the night and cry and then go back to sleep, right? Fellow millennials. Yeah, he's still whimpering a little. I'll probably try and keep it down, but yeah, we went in there to get to just try it out and see what the place was like. And the girl was like, "Oh yeah, can we get your phone number for the thing?" She's like, "We won't text you or call you or anything." And I was like, "But what if we want you to call?" I was like, because she needs more friends who are into baking and stuff. She's like, she's big into baking. She just needs more people to support that. And the girl was like, "Oh, you bake? That's so cool." And I was like, "Yeah, babe, show her the cakes you made," because she makes cakes for her cousin's kids, like for their birthday and stuff. And she made this cake. I think it might have it almost certainly got posted in Carmen's Discord, but I think it got posted in ours as well. And it was like a chocolate cake with Kit Kats around the edge, making like a cool like castle wall kind of thing. And the top was like the Kit Kat stuck up like this far from the top of the cake. And I think the inside of each Kit Kat had like a what are they called? Like a Whopper almost, the little Milk Duds or whatever. But I think they were just like all chocolate instead of being like malted chocolate. And she showed them that, and they were like, "Oh my god, that's so good." They were like, "We would actually pay money for that." And which is like Allie's struggle, is because like her 99.9% of her food is good enough to pay for. Oh. Whoops. Oh well, somebody's defense is about to go because we're poisoned. Yeah, he has his defense thing on. Unless she like this with this chicken, she followed somebody else's recipe. But as long as she makes the food on her own, the food is delicious. And I don't think any of her baked goods have been subpar yet. But she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to bake for somebody else. and like make it a thing that's paid for, because then she'll be like too stressed. There'll be like a standard. Whereas now it's just for fun, and if it doesn't turn out well, then big deal. She doesn't want it to be like a thing that she stresses over and like has anxiety over. Because then it's not fun anymore, and then what's the point? So. But yeah, the fact that they were like, that looks so good, I would pay you to make that. It's just really funny. Oh, it got me. I wasn't expecting it to be. Let's see, skills, secret stash, use on herself, and that'll heal us as well, or like cure us. Hit us with was it clear from clear from Final Fantasy. Okay, that'll aggro everybody, and then homeboy here can use, or homeboy. Can that be a new way to identify someone, or like to refer to somebody instead of homeboy, because that's gendered? If they're like, if you want a non-gendered, or if they're like non-binary or gender neutral or whatever, you just call them homeboy. Makes you happy but also fat. Oh, nice. That'll work. Well, I'm actually not poisoned anymore, so. And that would be a waste. 3 HP and restores. Let's see. I mean, hopefully he just won't die. We'll solve that problem. Can't use that. Yeah, I guess I could just return a point. Bonk. Yeah, I mean they're aggroed onto the beetle anyway, so, or the Hercules beetle, whatever. I guess you can't perfect block those. You can perfect block those. Okay. I don't think I have enough points left for secret stash. I don't. That's unfortunate. Okay. We'll have him attack the spider. I almost said the bee. Have him attack the spider. He's not much for DPS, so we will just heal him instead. I almost screwed up there. Oh yeah, Kabu, that's his name. And then we'll have him heal as well with the mushroom, I guess. Cool. Good to go. Dude, the bee just gets like whooped on constantly. Okay, we'll have him. Yeah, he can't attack anybody else, which is annoying. I think the game's like a little glitched. Ironic that a game about bugs has bugs. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because he's on the ground. I should be able to attack him with my tank, but it won't let me for some reason. So, oh well. The game's just mean. That's all. We did it for real this time. Oh yeah, I forgot to give Carmen a workout for me to do, but I was just so excited to talk about spooky shows. We really did it. What a scare, but working together, we were victorious. We did it. Thank you. We don't know much of what's happened to us, but beating up that spider was great stress relief. That's the wrong character voice, but no problem, I was gonna beat it up anyways. Dumbass. And we got the treasure too. We forgot about the flood. We should probably leave while we can. Aw, heck. Dude, I would yell so loud if it wasn't for the kid. Whoa. I do that noise whenever the baby's crying and I'm like trying to get him to stop. I just mock him. I'm like, whoa. The adventurous duo Vi and Kabu dove into Snake Mouth Den for their team's first exploration mission. Place known for having consumed any previous explorer that dared to enter. Even so, the team stuck together and were surprised with a new friend. Together they found one of the fabled artifacts Triggering a trap, they defeated the vile spider before being swept away. What will happen to this trio who met due to chance? That was, I don't know why I couldn't read that. Will they stick together in their journey? Find out on next week's episode of Dragon Ball Z. Little do they know that their adventure is just starting. Well, I'm only like an hour and a half into the game, so I feel like I'm not that surprised. End of chapter 1. Yeah, this game is like 25 hours to beat, so just taking a nap. That would be a great stream as offline background. Ooh, what? Leaf, are you alright? I'm all soaked. Cripes, we really got lucky. I'm a bit hazy. We got the artifact, and then the spider attacked. Oh, the artifact. I dropped it. Better wake him up. Leaf, did you grab the artifact? Seriously, Vi. Worry about the artifact later. Let's make sure he's okay first. Little cross legs. Next time we'll just freeze the whole dumb river. So relieved to see you well. Did you catch the artifact, or... the artifact, it's over there. Boy, they are really just blind, bro. I know bugs don't generally have good eyesight, but... Your concern is touching. Drop it, you look super fine. Well, at least we've completed our mission. We're gonna need some rest. After we figure out where we are. If I recall, this is close to the Ant Kingdom. We should get back to the city pretty quickly. It's nice to feel the sun again. It'll be good to go back. Honestly, Vine might be raving about the artifact, but saving you is the true victory in my eyes. This guy is like a little too wholesome, I'll be honest. Like, I'm a little worried about this beetle, that he might be like just a little too wholesome for the world. Jeez, calm down over there. Let's report to the queen and get our reward. Hello, sounds. Yeah, of course I want to save. Are you kidding me? Save complete. Ooh, achievement. Finish chapter 1. There are 30 achievements for this game. Let's see. Default, most rare. Our job is done. Saw all there was to see. Found all medals, all crystal berries. Oh, okay, it's a collect everything trophy, and then there's achievement. Get all berries, indulged in games. Completed all quests. Keep play. Oh, it's a secret one. Filled the bestiary. Found all discoveries. Oh, that's cute. Audio performance resources. That's cool. Alright, what do we got? He's really a psychopath who's gaining his companion's trust so he can slit their throats and summon our dark Lord and Master Cthulhu. It's Bug Cthulhu, excuse you. God, I wish more games had this art style. I love this so much. The other one, was it called Unfolded or something? Ooh, spicy berry. Blazing hot berry that boosts your attack for 2 turns. Sexy. Look at us. It's just an episode of Hot Ones. What is that very suspicious looking thing over there? Maybe we can do something over here and it'll, like, open that. That is so sus. What is this? It doesn't look like there's anything up there. I don't know what that is right there. That's so weird. Anyway. But god, dude, I love like paper art, like video games. There's, I can't remember what it's called. I think it might be called Unfolded. That game was so fun, but unfortunately it was back whenever I was like really heavy into trophy hunting. And I played it and I got, so you collect these like little stars in every level. As you like basically just do the story and stuff like that. And I don't think they actually do anything. I don't even think they're currency. I think they're just collectibles, but they're everywhere. And I collected all of them but one, and apparently it was like a bugged level. Because I went and like watched a guide for it and followed the guide exactly, and there were no stars that I had missed. Oh, I guess you can talk to your people. But yeah, it was like completely bugged, and it just like broke my heart. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to like play this game if I can't get trophies. So yeah, Tearaway, that's what it is. It's Tearaway Unfolded. I think the Unfolded is like for the, it was the subtitle that they put on the remastered version. Regardless, it makes me pretty nostalgic. Back then, everyone thought Vi was a small, helpless child. Hey, stop! This nostalgia trip is over. Yeah, so you can just hit left bumper and it will like talk to your people, which is cool. Oh, I think left bumper is the hint. It's you guys. Oh, look, he's crying. He missed us. I think he was worried. Aww, look at him. Dude, all of these characters would make dope emotes, for real. But yeah, Tearaway's a great game. A lot of like physics-based stuff and all that too. Is that a slug? Oh, it's a snail. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, I thought it was a slug, but he has a house, so slugs are just homeless snails. You're alright. I couldn't stop worrying ever since you left. It was a rocky journey, what with the flood. No kidding, I don't want to see rivers for a while. We're glad to finally be out of there at least. Rivers, you're some lucky bugs. But, who's this? Oh yeah, this is, Leaf. We found him trapped in Snake Mouth. So you did make it into Snake Mouth. Honestly, we thought you'd bail. Going to Snake Mouth is crazy. I like that they have different colored, like, neckerchiefs. This is a loud agreement from the baby. Bailing would have been a good idea, really. Well, we did, and we got the artifact. A nice one, Vi. Never. Whoops. Impossible. Impossible. Hey, commentator, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Welcome into the late night stream. Early morning stream, I guess, technically. Trying out a new time slot now that I'm in the realm of dadhood, so this seems to be a good one. As far as I can tell, this is when he's the most calm, so I think this is when I'll start streaming. But welcome in. Hopefully you've been doing alright. And hopefully you're in for some like dope Paper Mario-esque bug-related gameplay. You actually made it into Snake Mouth's depths? How's the little one doing? Dude, he's doing great. He's fantastic. I've been bringing him on stream, like anytime I need to feed him or he's fussy or whatever, and literally just doing like just chatting while I hold him. But like Allie talked to me recently and she's like, yeah, it like kind of makes me uncomfortable because like the whole like having your kid like on the internet and stuff. We were like gonna try and minimize that, but like I was like, well, I'll stream, and then if he fusses, I'll just hold him, and like as long as he's got like a blanket on or something, no big deal. But I think we're gonna further reduce the amount that he's on the internet, so I'm just gonna be taking periodic breaks, and after this stream, I'm gonna try and find like an interactive game or something that I can like throw up for chat, like on my just chatting screen while I go like feed my baby. So, but he's all right. He's doing good. He's just, you know, he's actually a pretty good baby. He's just kind of fussy at night. But yeah, compared to like some of the stories I've heard, he's like way better than other kids in terms of like not being annoying. Also, sports bug-like is a great term. Welcome to fatherhood. Yeah, thanks. It's been a real blitzkrieg of an introduction for sure. But apparently he's really, really good during the day, which is great because that's when my wife is on duty. And she's like, yeah, I just wake him up. Like, I have to wake him up. He sleeps all day. And I just wake him up every like 2 to 3 hours and feed him and burp him and like hold him for a minute. And then he just goes back to sleep and I put him down. And I was like, must be nice. But like, of course she's recovering. She ended up having to have a C-section. Just from like a little like minor complication. Because she had a back injury, and so the contractions were causing issues with her back injury and all this, so it's just like a result of the birth. So she's been recovering from that for the last 4 or 5 weeks, whatever. So I would much rather her have like the easy time with the baby during the day, and she can maintain her sleep schedule because she's got to go back to work eventually. So it's been dope. This is the easy stage. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I 100% believe you. There's always been. He's over there fussing around. He'll probably amp up here in a second. I'll have to go grab him. But yeah, there's always been babies in my family. Like, it seems like everyone's having one every couple years or something. But like, he's not mobile, so I'm happy. Like, if I just put him over there, like, he'll fuss and I have to go deal with him or whatever and do dad stuff. But he can't like roam and create chaos on his own. Like, if I put him in the crib, he's just staying in the crib, and I'm just enjoying that for now. So yeah, she had an appointment today, and the doctor cleared her for like all activities and stuff. So she's like, dude, she's been like jumping at the bit to work out, because she's like very fitness minded, and she wasn't able to work out during the pregnancy because of like how insanely pregnant she was. So hopefully she can get back in the gym, get back to being fit. And of course she's got like all the standard worries of like tummy fat and like not like, you know, the lack of core strength and this stuff. And I'm just like trying to be positive for her, you know, and all that. I was like, it's good. I was like, we got plenty of money. We can take care of whatever we need. Like, we have, when I deployed to Afghanistan the end of last year, through like the beginning of this year, she built a gym in our garage with the deployment money, because why wouldn't you? So yeah, we have like a gym that we don't have to be exposed to like COVID or gross other people in general, regardless of pandemics, because gyms are just disgusting places. So you know, I'm confident she'll be able to fix herself back up. Yeah, it's when they start to answer you. Oh yeah, it's like the real deal. Yeah, it's quite like another artifact we've been looking into. That must be the genuine deal, or the genuine deal. It's just like Neolith was saying. Just thinking you should go see the queen right away. She'll be beyond ecstatic. It has been some time since we last saw the queen. Oh, he's getting loud. He's getting loud. Let me go check on him. With any luck, it's just a pacifier thing. It did not mute when I clicked. my solution to not showing the baby on stream is just to cover us with puppies. Yeah, he's a little fussy. I think he might be getting hungry, so... Oh, bless you. So, I think we're just gonna warm him up a bottle, and then we'll just have puppy cam, and just some just chatting with stream. My handsome little boy. Yeah. How old are your kids, commentator? Where you going? Where you going? Who doesn't like being covered by puppies, right? I saw a video recently, this is on Imager probably, or TikTok, where the guy, he just put on goggles, he's like laying on the ground, and he just like pulled goggles over his eyes, and they opened a door, and these dogs just like ran over him. They're like puppies. What? What? What's the matter? What? You got gas? Me too. So, commentator, when you would burp your sons, did you ever burp while you were burping them? It seems to be a consistent thing for me and Allie. Does it just be like patting him and then just burp super loud right in his ear? 10 and 6? Dang, man. That's still like in the chaos range too. What? Her cousin he's got 6 kids, and the 3 youngest they're 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 now. I've lost track of time. And then his 3rd youngest is 8, almost. Actually, I think he just turned 9, so he's like right there. He's got 2. Oh, he's got 3 and 3. He's got 3 boys, 3 girls. So chaotic evil children, yeah. Yeah, Dante's definitely chaotic neutral. It's like whatever he can do to make it weird. Will you stop fussing? Because then I have to pat you and it sounds like I'm jerking off on stream. Stop it. I was in a VC with Carmen, and or Spicy, for anybody who doesn't know her actual name, and I was just patting him while we were talking about stuff, and she's like, I know you're not doing what it sounds like you're doing, but I can't, like, not think about it. I was like, yep, sorry. Yeah. It's okay, bud. It's okay. Why are you so active? Hang on. The food's almost done. Yo, for real, this bottle warmer that I bought is like one of the best investments I've ever made, because we were boiling water and then we would just hold the bottle in the water to warm it, and that just takes forever. Dude, kids are menaces. I mean, you know, that's what Star Wars Episode 1 was about, right? The Phantom Menace, it's actually like the kid, he was the menace all along. I mean, actually, if you watch the entire first 6 movies, chronologically speaking, you find out that Anakin Skywalker is the menace. He is the problem. Bottle warmers are a lifesaver. They are, man. Bottle warmers, somebody gave us a bassinet. It's a Bassinest, is the brand name, I guess. But it vibrates. It has like different vibrate settings. And it also has like a small light and some other stuff. It's pretty cool. But one of Allie's, one of the guys she works with that isn't a socially inept, awkward engineer, he gave it to us. I mean, we might have bought it off him, but I think he just gave it to us. I don't know. I don't think Allie would have told me if she paid for it. It's not my concern, because I trust her with the budget. But yeah, that thing is dope. The bottle warmer, and then what are you, put your hand down my shirt? What are you doing? Dude, he just tries to burrow into my neck when I'm holding him. It's so funny. But yeah, those 2 things, and then the little booger hooks that you get. Ours is like a little double-sided one. It has like a little bear head on each side. I think it's a bear. But it's got like this soft like ring on one end, and then the other end is a ring that's like tapered. It's like beveled, I guess would be a better word. And that thing's a lifesaver too. I think it's for their ears as well, but he gets boogers bigger than I do. Just like, looks like pulling a snail out of his nose. Or a slug. But like, those are great, because the bulb-shaped aspirators aren't like, they're too big for his nose, and like, they're in the baby section. They're like, oh yeah, these are for infants. It's like, what kind of like gorilla infants are you guys using these on? Because there's no way, like, I mean, I can force it into his nose, but I'm not going to be able to get it far enough to get, like, the snot that's behind the cartilage. We just let the women handle the money. We live a dangerous life that way. I mean, she makes 95% of the money in our marriage, so if she wants to waste it, that's on her. But it's I get what? I get my VA check every month, and then whatever I make from streaming goes towards the puppies you see on camera and giveaways. And we've decided that the money we make from merchandise will cover the cost of the store itself, and then anything extra that comes in from the merchandise will go towards the puppy charity, the Warrior Canine Project and ECAD 1. So I'm a gorilla infant giver. Dude, watching videos of like great apes just, I don't know, like breaks my heart that like bad stuff happens to their environments and stuff like that. But like it really makes like people like Jane Goodall more relatable. Like the fact that she was so in love with was it orangutans, I think. She just like wanted to do everything for them, but you just watch them and they're just so human. It's so ridiculous. And like obviously they're not human, like we're a different species, but like the intelligence that they have, and like of course humans are great apes too, I think technically, but they're like some of the tendencies are the same, and just like watching monkeys like enjoy like when somebody does a magic show in front of them, or they show them like their kid. That's another one. I saw a video recently of I think it was a gorilla or an orangutan, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was an orangutan. And the woman was pregnant, and she was standing next to the glass, and the orangutan like had her face on the glass, and she pressed her stomach up against the glass or whatever, and the orangutan like mom or like female or whatever, she just put her hand like on the glass next to her stomach and just like rubbed the glass. And I was like, they're smart enough to know like, oh, that's like what, like whenever we have like little chimps, like our stomach swells up. So like that, like hairless ape on the other side of the glass must also be about to be a mom. Like it's just really cool to see that. Humans are just hairless apes, TBH. Yep, for sure. Though I wish I could get yoked like a gorilla, bro. That'd be dope. Although gorillas have the smallest, I think gorillas have the smallest proportionate penis size to any great ape, and humans have the biggest. So, but I think it's inversely proportional to physical strength or like levels of physical aggression. Because like, to be perfectly honest, you don't want a dick that's just swinging if you're constantly getting in fights, right? Because that thing's gonna get grabbed. Which is why I'm the perfect soldier. Except like Italians and a bunch of other people who are super hairy apes. Yeah, so I'm predominantly German and Scandinavian. And then my dad was English, but English people are just a hodgepodge anyway. So like I'm a pretty hairless guy. Like I can grow a decent beard, given a month or two. But like I'm generally not very hairy. Like my facial hair, like any hair like on my head, like eyebrows, my like hair, scalp hair, whatever, and my facial hair grows in pretty thick, but like nothing else. Oh, English people are a hodgepodge. Yeah, thank you, Alex. A hedge hodgepodge. Yeah, they're just a mix of like different stuff over the years. You just whip them with it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, my ancestors are not particularly hairy people. My dad had like zero body hair, which my mom used to make fun of him for. I think he had like 3 chest hairs, and she pulled one out, and he legitimately got like really mad at her and didn't talk to her for the rest of the day. Just like super funny. He had a sweet mustache though. My dad had a mustache that would like give Tom Selleck and Burt Reynolds a run for their money. But good times. But yeah, growing a mustache out whenever I deployed to Afghanistan was fun. Because we had 2 weeks of quarantine in Texas before we flew overseas. And obviously we didn't do anything besides stay in the barracks. Like we couldn't go talk to people or go to the shopette or anything like that. We had people who would make shopette runs for us because quarantine. Um, and so literally all I did was I just played video games and worked out and groomed my mustache. And by the time we were in Afghanistan, because we went from Texas 2 weeks, we went to Qatar. We quarantined in Qatar for 2 weeks and flew to Afghanistan. And by the month that I had to like grow my mustache was just like glorious by the end of it. And it was one of the few things like physically that I took pride in, because like the other dudes had like very sparse mustaches. Because I'm significantly older than a lot of the guys in my unit. So they're all like 19, 20, 21, you know, which some people at that age, especially depending on your ethnicity or whatever, or I guess the amount of testosterone you ingest in your food, you know, they're like younger guys, so their hair hasn't really grown in, and they have these gross little high school mustaches, and I'm just walking around, me and my NCO, who's a couple years, I think he's like 2 years older than me, and one other guy, we all had these like stupid bushy porn stashes, which were not in regulation at all, but no one said anything because it's a deployment. I'm English and my ancestors were from Denmark until we moved to England in the 1800s. Yeah, that's the thing about being English, is just like, I can say that my dad, like, because my dad was from England, he lived in Dorchester, well, whenever he was like really young, he lived in Dorchester, and the thing is like, or Dorchester, not Dorchester. But yeah, like you're English, like you're just a mix of other stuff that English people have had sex with. Like, because like my ancestors like made it a point to go like proliferate their genetics for sure. I saw a dude come through my drive-thru with a Doc Holliday mustache. No way, that's awesome. Dude, have you seen Pierce Brosnan? Google Pierce Brosnan's facial hair recently. Actually, he just took his house off market. He had I think it was $1 million home or something like that. And he had no buyers after a year, so he like took it off market, which is, I mean, nobody's buying homes right now, especially not for $1 million. But the picture of him, like in the article that I read, was like, he had like a classic, what's a good like old-timey like Western profession that would have had his mustache? He had like the full like French goatee with like the twirled mustache and everything. It's such a good look. I wish I could pull it off, but my hair's not gray enough yet. Alright, are you calm enough now? Can Dad get back to playing video games? Yeah. He's not even snoring. That's how knocked out he is. I just gave him 2 ounces of warm milk, so I'm literally just, I've been patting him in case he needs to burp. But oh, you can plait your beard. That's so dope. I can't wait till my beard gets long. I have to shave every month because of I'm not active duty army anymore. I'm National Guard, so I still have to shave once a month. But yeah, I just grow my beard out every month, and then you can, if you go back chronologically through the streams, you can just watch my beard get shorter. Because it's just like baby faced, like my first stream back, and then over the course of a month it grows out. But yeah, oh yeah, Pierce Brosnan's facial hair is so great. I haven't shaved in 12 months. Oh, that's so nice. I'm so jealous, man. Yeah, like honestly, dude, some people can shave. And like, admittedly, I've got a decent like jawline, and my face is very like angular and all that, so I could shave and it looks fine, especially if I can put on weight again. Might get a bigger neck. I got a little pencil neck right now. But like I look fine shaved, but my wife makes fun of me for being a child because she's seen me with a beard long enough now, because I was active duty for 6 years, so I shaved every day for 6 years. But yeah, so my wife makes fun of me whenever I shave because I look like a baby. So I make fun of her for kissing babies. But yeah, on top of that, like my face, just after shaving for so many years and like being in the field and stuff, like my face is tough, but shaving still destroys my face. Like my face just does not like having a razor touch it. So I just really can't wait. I get out, my total service obligation is up in April, so I don't have to re-enlist or anything like that. So come April, I stop shaving, potentially forever. So it'll be nice. Yes, the appropriate use of the dead hog emote for sure. The dead hedge. Alright, bud. Yeah, Allie wants to, son's name is Dante, by the way. Great name. Dante Ryan Evans. Don't forget about Dre. But, yeah, Allie wants Dante to have long hair. Because he's got, like, the texture of his hair is really good because he's mixed, so, you know. That has worked out exactly like it stereotypically does. The classic, I got good hair because my mama's white, except in this case, his daddy's the white one. But, yeah, she wants him to have long hair, so... Which, the funny thing is, I wanted a girl, she wanted a boy, and she's like, no, because if we have a girl, then I'm gonna have to do her hair, and this, that, or the other, and yada yada. And I was like, yeah, but she'll probably have nice hair, because, like, everyone in my family has really nice hair. And Allie had gorgeous hair before her parents ruined it with chemicals whenever she was little, because they got lazy, which, to be fair, parenting is hard, and they had 2 kids, so... Taking the easy way out sometimes is just what you do, so you don't go crazy. Rock the long hair, I endorse this decision. You would, you long-haired hippie. But, it's getting out of hand and out of scalp. But, like, she was like, yeah, I just don't want to have a daughter because then we'll have to do her hair. And then she wants Dante to have long hair, and I'm like, bro, we're gonna have to do his hair too? What do you mean? Like, you could have just given me a girl. But, like, having, I have no hair on top? Oh, dude, that's, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. That's a nice kitty emote. I have not been in one of Kitty's streams in far too long. I do see her in like Dancing Death streams and stuff like that. I'll see her in other people's streams, but I'm almost always like making food or like taking care of the baby or something when she streams. So an upside down face. Oh yeah, I could see it. Like Jesus. Yeah, I could certainly see being an upside down face for sure. With the I saw something where it was a picture of a guy, and then it was a picture of him like 15 years prior, and he had since grown a beard and shaved his head. And someone said it looks like his hair just rotated, and so somebody photoshopped his beard on top of his head, and it looked completely fine. It's so funny. She's off for a week due to packing for a new house. Oh yeah, she does have a move. I forgot about that. Super white Jesus. You mean the American approved Jesus, the really white one that the Catholic Church created? Y'all know Jesus was brown, right? Distant booing. But yeah, Allie wanted a boy, I wanted a girl, because, I mean, girls are just... It's just a common thing in my family. I was the first boy to be born. Well, my brother was the first boy, technically, but he sucks. My family has not had a girl born to my mother's side in, like, 6 generations. Like, literally, if you look at my mother's lineage, every woman has changed their name. Like, because it's like, oh, like, you know, we just have all boys in this family, like, all the time, like, through the lineage or whatever. We just have to bring women in. But, like, my mom's side has, like, it's just really, like, strong likelihood of a girl. And then my mom had 2 daughters, and then she had me and my brother. And I'm the baby of the group, but I'm also bigger than all of my siblings, which is really funny. And there for a while I was wider than a lot of my siblings, but hurt my back when I got back from Iraq and lost a bunch of weight, so that's unfortunate. And then that was like 3 years ago, and I just have not been able to like not injure myself while working out, unfortunately. Crushed my finger when I was in Afghanistan. That was fun. All hail Jeebus. Same on both those points. Right, dude? It's like, I swear, I joke that my siblings were the prototype and I'm the finished product because my brother and I look, we have the same eyes, eyebrows, and lips. Like, our face shape is different. We have a different nose. We both get our noses from our dads. My 3 siblings have the same dad, and then I have a different dad. But I physically look very similar to my brother. My oldest sister and I have a lot of the same personality traits and the same interests. She's like big into like sci-fi fantasy and stuff like that. She's like very education oriented and stuff. And then the younger of my 2 older sisters and I have the same temperament and almost the same voice. Obviously my voice is much deeper now. as I've gotten older. But she has a very she has like a low tenor voice for women. But like on the phone, my grandmother says even now she can't really tell us apart. Especially since my sister had a kid, which apparently quite often lowers a woman's voice, which makes sense with all the chemicals and stuff that get released. But my brother wasn't planned, so we used to argue that I used to tell them, at least our parents wanted me. You were mistakes. Oh, it's such a good burn. It's such a good burn. I had a buddy when I was in the army. He was adopted, and he had an older brother who was biologically related to their parents, and he used to joke that like, oh, our parents chose me, they were just stuck with you. But they wanted two boys, and then their mom, she got in a car wreck and wasn't able to have kids, very similar to what happened to my mom actually. But she had internal trauma and couldn't have a kid, and they still wanted a second boy. So adoption's a great way to like get exactly what you want with a kid for sure. Yeah, my mom actually wasn't supposed to be able to have me. She suffered some like major internal trauma after my brother, and the doctor was like, yeah, you can't have kids. And then she got pregnant, and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna lose the baby. Like it's hard like news, but chances are very good you're gonna lose this kid. And then like 6, 7, 8, 9 months go by, and they're like, I guess you're not going to lose the kid, but he's going to have a lot of health issues, and you're going to have to like spend a lot of money on him. And then I was actually a month late, which is probably why I was so long. But yeah, I was born at like 9 months and 3 weeks or something. It was pretty funny. And my mom is like 5 foot even, like 85 pounds whenever she got pregnant with me. And she was just like, had to carry her stomach around in a wheelbarrow, dude. I was a huge baby. I was 21 inches and like 9.5 pounds or something. I was huge. I'm like bigger than anyone else in my family for a long while. Apparently there was a woman, my great grandmother's grandmother was like 7.5 feet tall, like over like 300 pounds or whatever. She's just massive. I think we have a couple pictures of her. Well, not pictures, but like old like paintings that they had commissioned of our like family back then before they moved from the old country. But yeah, I'm like the biggest person on mom's side in like generations, and it's really funny. My brother hates it because I look like I belong in the family. My brother looks a lot like his father, so. I joke that I'm adopted because I have red hair and gray eyes. My parents have brown and black and green and brown eyes, respectively. That's really funny. They just found you under a rock. I look more like my grandparents than anything else. That happens a lot, too. Genetically speaking, sometimes that stuff skips generations, which is really funny. I like the idea that they just found you and they're like, this kid looks cool, we'll take him home. We need a redheaded child. Alright, bud, you ready to go back in the crib? Let's see if he protests. He doth protest too much. This is the thing about like games now. It's just like, because I always check howlongtobeat.com to see like, oh, is this a good stream game? And if it's like it's 40 hours, I'm like, man, probably not. But Bug Fables is 25 hours, and I was like, not on my stream, it's not. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, and probably an hour 45 of that has been dealing with the baby. So this is basically just a just chatting stream now. All right, let me put him back, and we'll see if he cries, and then we'll come back and play some more of the Bug Fables. I'm gonna get off as I got to get a few bits sorted for my streams. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Oh, what are you streaming? And do I follow you? I do now. Oh, dude, you're playing WWE. Remember the old days. Whoops. What is that? Remember playing like old WWE games in like the early 2000s and stuff. So much fun. I was a big Generation X fan, D-Gen X. With was it Brett? What's his name and all that? Suck it. doing another wrestling tournament. Nice. Yeah, that's like what is that, the mascot tournament that they do for like football games and stuff, like in football like video games. and people tune in every year for those. It's really fun. But yeah, dude, some of those old games were like just so crappy, but they were so much fun because we didn't know any better. All right, let me put the mini magnet down to sleep, and let's try and make some more progress on our freaking sweet Paper Mario bug game. Oh, and good luck, commentator. Thanks for hanging out, bro, and giving me giving me some good dad to dad advice. Oh, if you're looking for, I don't know if you care about simulator games or whatever, but my first stream back as a dad, first couple streams back, I played Lawn Mowing Simulator. Can't recommend it enough. Super fun, very chill. It's a fantastic, like, quote, just chatting stream. Highly recommend it if you want to play it on or off stream. So. Alright, bud. Come on. Love you, little buddy. You go. No, don't fuss. Don't fuss. There you go. Yeah. Hey. That's a good baby. Alright. Alright. What's our timer on here? Yeah, I ended up not feeding him, but he'll be okay. He will. I'm sure he'll wake up again when he's hungry. Normally we like to keep him on a schedule, but he's also like cluster feeding from time to time, so it kind of throws the schedule out the window. Let me get my stuff situated here. So I mentioned it earlier. Oh, actually, I mentioned it at Carmen's stream or her Discord thing. Why am I so like? Oh, it's because my background. I have a like cyberpunk background. It's all red. So cluster feeding is where babies will like eat way more than they normally would. Like he eats like 3 or 4 ounces every 2 to 3 hours. And so it's hard to keep him on a schedule now because he'll eat a bunch of food and then he's just not hungry for way longer because he ate way more than he normally does. And they just crave that food, which normally you don't want to. I don't know why it's doing that. It like mutes whenever I change scenes. That's really annoying. What was I saying? Yeah, so whenever they cluster feed, you just want to feed them like as much food as they'll take within reason, because they're going through growth spurts or whatever. So it's not going to be systematic like actual normal amounts. So I'll probably just feed him whenever he wakes up and cries again. I'm actually looking around. We don't recognize that structure over there. Was it built recently? You mean the association? It's been there for many moons. Not from around here, are you? You ain't from around these parts, are you? I kind of want to give that guy a southern accent now. We recognize this place, but something feels off. Oh, is he from a different dimension? Hey, just Fuzzy from the cave. I bet it'll come back to you. I'm really enjoying the snail in the background with a choke me daddy collar on, just vibing. What about Leaf? I heard the exploration teams can only have 2 members. Well, it's unusual, but you did conquer Snake Mouth. It's been a goal for ages. Suppose, alright, with my authority as the association's caretaker, in honor of your feat, I grant you Team Snake Mouth, the perk of being able to have 3 members. Bro, we're so special. Team Snake Mouth. A proper exploration team name. He's just whining. Hopefully he's just making noise to make noise. EA. Well, that's that. Let's go see the queen. She must know that the artifact was found. He's crying again. I think I'm just gonna end the stream. I might need to just end the stream. We've been going for almost 3 hours. That's enough for what we can do these days. As much as I don't want to end the stream, I'm having a good time, but I want to try and get him put down to sleep. Nobody's live. Dang it. Okay, well I guess we'll just end the stream then. Okay, well, I mean... Why does it do that? That's not a setting I've enabled, and it's not a setting I found anywhere. It just mutes me every time I change things. Anyway, I don't remember what I was like, how much I've said since I switched things. Anyway, I don't see anybody online. So I'm gonna try and find stuff for chat to do, like during baby breaks and stuff. Alex, if you see anything in another stream or anything like that that you can think of, or just ideas, like we could do big puppy cam, or we could do like fail videos while I'm gone and stuff like that, dealing with the baby and all that. Yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know what you come up with. My most reliable mod. And I'll do some research as well. It is Wednesday, my dudes. So we'll be doing Starfinder later today or tomorrow. Whenever Alex and Ray, I think they're both off today and tomorrow. So dude, fail videos would be dope. Yeah, see, he's firing up again, so he's probably hungry again. But yeah, we'll be doing Starfinder today or tomorrow. And then I'll do some research on like interactive stuff for chat. That way it's not like, oh well, 30 minutes of Gabby the gamer cat in the chair or whatever. So we'll find something. I really don't want to stop streaming, but like a 3-hour stream is like nothing really, and especially when most, like half-ish of that stream is like me off camera with the baby or whatever, or you know, full cam me chatting or whatever. That's a little bit better, but I don't know. Like I'll make it work because I don't want to lose momentum again. Because it seems like every time I like really start building my stream, like I deploy or I go to the field, or in this case, I have a kid. So I want to be able to find a balance between like taking care of him. He's stopped crying again. I want to find a balance between taking care of him and like being able to maintain my stream and like grow my community, and like I really want this merch store to take off and like get these designs commissioned and like have a store where like gamers and streamers can like enjoy them and wear them like on stream or like represent stuff, and just have like good merch, but also stuff that like non-gamers might also like. You know what I mean, gamer? But let me mute this and bring the audio. There we go. Sorry if that's a little loud. Hopefully that audio is good. But yeah, I just like, I don't want to like lose the progress we've made so far. So I really enjoy streaming and stuff, but also love my kid, so you know, I gotta balance that. So speaking of my kid, he's firing up again. So yeah, we'll call it here, and I don't know, I'll do some research and see what we got. We'll stream today or tomorrow, and then whichever day we stream Starfinder, we won't have a stream that night, most likely. So we'll make it work, but I will catch everybody around, and